What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel and get ready for another exciting, boring video. Not really, it's gonna be a decent video. Anyway, y'all see we've been working on the square body. Put the 383 in, all that good stuff. Got it fired up. Still gotta wait on the clutch and stuff to come in. Pull the motor back out and do all that crap. But today we're working on, y'all know what this is, Clifford. So let me show y'all what we got going on today. Today, if I don't change my phone laying there. Today, we are going to do a little tuning here on our Afc. Going to do a zero fuel plate and turn what they call the smoke screw, all that good crap. We're probably not going to change the washers out in there on the diaphragm today. I'm going to do that when I put, lost my train of thought. Doggone it. Son of a mother. Governor springs in it. Now, what we're doing is, this whole truck's got a lot of power anyway. It's got 10,000 horsepower minus 900 and 800. 9,810, which makes 190 horsepower in whistling diesel terms. Matter of fact, well, we got the truck sold to Whistling Diesel. He's going to jump a house with it or something. I don't know. Not really. This truck ain't going nowhere for a while unless somebody comes up about, I don't know, 10 grand. He can have it. But yeah, we're going to work on that. Let's just get it tore down. Get the charge pipe off, all that good crap. And see if we can get that out of there. Cut the plate. Make a zero fuel plate out of it. Get it all back together. And then put some governor springs in her here pretty soon, and we'll change that diaphragm up a little bit, all that good stuff. But without boring y'all anymore, let's get to work. Alright guys, I'm not sure how well the camera's going to set there, so we're going to try it. But first we're going to take the intercooler pipe out of the way. Get it gone. You want to get my fat belly in here? I'm already sweating. I've only been out here 2 seconds. It's hot. Get the intercooler out of the way. Intercooler piping anyway, not the intercooler. I'd just be retarded. Like I said, this thing's putting out like, I don't know, 13,000 horsepower. It gained a few, you know, since the first clip there. Truck's mean. If we had a red light here in town I lived in, I would actually ride a wheelie through the red light when I took off, but we don't have red lights. We've got stop signs, and you can't do it at stop signs because they're stop signs. You know, it wouldn't be so cool. Alrighty, let's get this old turd here. Alright, going to loosen this up a little more, Show you how easy this project is. And you're going to gain about 1,400 horsepower by doing this. At least. And especially if you put an Outlaw Trucks TV sticker, which we're going to have pretty soon, on your truck, that's another 1,500 horsepower. Boom! It hit the ground. Hit the ground! Alright, now we got to take off the boost line. Y'all don't know what the boost line is. That's that little line back here in the back. Let me close y'all up right here a little bit. Oh, my tripod's being difficult. There's a little line right here. Right here. Goes to the head. That is what pushes that diaphragm in, which gives you travel for it to fill up. From pre-boost, mid-boost, blah, 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 all that good conundrum. And it is a 1/2 inch, where it is on mine. Mine's also a metal line, and I know a lot of people's engines got the plastic line on them. But this is industrial engine, so that may have something to do with it. I don't know. Well, hell, you don't know and I don't know. Who the hell knows? Well, we can get it loose here. Trying, guys, I'm trying. Just bear with me, okay? Okay, guys, I'm not sure how well y'all can see it, but there is a tamper-proof screw right there. Right there. Well, you got to cut a groove in it, so a screwdriver will fit it or whatever. Just take a hammer and a chisel, or a hammer and a good sharp screwdriver. And that screw right back there is a pain in the butt to get out too, because of the seal on it. Then you got two 8mm bolts right here. Now I done cut this off camera and got it loose. We're just gonna get it so loose, and then, because we don't want to lose the screws, what we're gonna do is take our handy dandy, wherever it is, tell me how long, oh there it is, stuck to the truck, magnet tool. Okay, and then we're gonna take and put that magnet on there. Look at there. Make sure you don't lose them washers. All that good stuff. Yeah. Let's get the other screw out. Okay, y'all, this next day. Just got in from work a little while ago. We're gonna finish up the Afc Tune. As y'all can see, got the Afc off. That right there is the fuel plate. Say it with me. Fuel plate. We're gonna take it loose. Be sure not to drop one of them screws in there. That's what your magnet comes in handy for. We're going to take it out. We're going to cut it down, make a 0 fuel plate. So, hang on. There's something all over my lens here. Probably oil. Yeah, that's better. Show you all that Afc housing. Now, this housing is a special housing. This is actually a racing housing. This comes from NotYourMamaRacing.com. This Afc housing already is capable of handling 40,000 horsepower. Yep, you heard it right, guys. 40,000 horsepower. Okay, really it's the stock, but still. What we're going to do is you can trim this up right here like an 1/8 inch. But you got to take all this loose, all that rod stuff. We're not going to do it today, but we are going to set the smoke screw, so everybody calls it, to where this just barely moves. And you can see some wear right there on that foot, looks like. Looks like somebody's grinded that down for some reason. Could be one you got to hold the throttle down about quarter ways for it to start. I don't know. But anyway, let's just get to it. Get that fuel plate out. Get it cut down to a 0 plate. And I'll show y'all what that details. Alright everybody, we got the fuel plate out. Show it to y'all. Right here it is. And what you're going to do, you're going to cut this section right here. Make it flat like this section. Now what this does, goes in like that. With that little deal right there, facing the back. Alright, when we're done, we're going to slide it all the way forwards and tighten the bolts down. Then we're going to put the Afc housing back on. We need to go ahead, we need to adjust the foot here. Like I told y'all a while ago there. Get this back here. Trim this little piece right here up. And we need to go in and change the washers out on the diaphragm, because it's got a cup washer which limits travel. But we're not going to do that today. Only thing we're going to do is 0 plate today. I got to get some washers to go in here. And then when we do that, we're going to go ahead and trim this down. All that good stuff. It gives it more travel. But when we do all this, we're going to have to lower this. Which you'll take this here loose and slide it and tighten it back up. And what it does, it lowers its foot. Now what happens is the rack or whatever it is, when it comes around on throttle, it catches that. Alright. Well, if it misses all that, you're gonna have a runaway diesel, my understanding. I want to show y'all something sexy though. Look at her. Sitting all low up on the hill. Anyway, let me cut this fuel plate. Let's see what this thing does. Now what we're gonna adjust here, guys, is what they call the smoke screw. It's 10 millimeter. Turn it over, I don't want to break nothing here. Yeah, that should have came all loose. Do this here. There we go. Had to put a little whack-em on it. Now, if you notice this foot, we got this loose. A little screwdriver there. This is a 3 Allen wrench. Fits right in here like so. See how that's already moving? Because that's done been messed with. Now watch close. Once it moves, we're going to stop. Tank right there. Let me turn it over where I can see it a little better and make sure my eyes ain't deceiving me. Yeah. Right there. Now what we're going to do is hold this with the Allen wrench and tighten this set nut. A lot of people just goes ahead and tighten this, but what it does, turn this boat. And it makes it move more. Now you can play with this a little bit after you got it back on the truck. What this works is your pre-boost fueling. And everybody refers to it as smoke screw. That's good and tight. What we're going to do is put this back on. Simple as that, guys. And now, I'll cut the fuel plate for us. Alright guys, got the fuel plate cut down. You go back in the video and you remember what it looked like right here. It came out, had a little jagged edge on it and stepped down, all that good crap or whatever. Well, we got it flat here. That makes it a 0 fuel plate. But when you do this, you want to clean any burrs off right here where you grinded it or cut it or whatever. Either way, it's going to have burrs. Clean them off. Now, let's get that put in. Get the AFC back on. Oh, and I did turn the star wheel also. So, that weakens the spring on the diaphragm. Gives it a little more travel on the foot right there on the field. But, next thing, we'll be changing the washers out on that diaphragm, all that good stuff. But let's get this fuel plate in and AFC back on and see what it does. Okay, guys. I got the fuel plate on. Let me show y'all something here. Set this AFC housing down. When you put that on, what I do is take a magnet just to start the screws in there so you don't lose a screw. You lose a screw in that pump, you're pulling the pump, taking it apart. Do not do that. But when you put that fuel plate back on, before you tighten it up, slide it forwards towards the motor as far as you can. Tighten it down. Now we're going to do the AFC housing the same way. We're going to slide it forwards, tighten it down. Let's get it back on. Okay, y'all, got the AFC housing on. What y'all want to do when you put it on, slide it forwards towards the front of the motor. Tighten it all down. Don't forget your boost line back there. And don't forget to hook back up your fuel solenoid. Set off solenoid. Now, let's do a first start on this turd. See what it looks like. See if it sounds better. All that good crud. Put my tools on my work table here. That's what them steps are good for. So, let's fire up. got a cloud out here now. Get y'all unzoomed here. There you have it, guys. Like I say, we're still going to change the washers out on that diaphragm and probably spring. I gotta get my intercooler pipe back on. Going to be polishing them out, make them look all pretty like wheels. But if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Share it, comment. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all watching, y'all. It's still hot. Later, guys. Wait a minute, guys. Can't end the video there. Gotta take y'all for a test ride. Let's see the difference that it made.